We're going to be getting some clarity for those who are very focused on what are the next steps when it comes to career and investments. Where's your energy best aligned? Okay, so that's what we're going to find out. We're going to use the Sword of Light deck, and then we might pull some tarot. We'll see how we feel led. All right, so let's ask our angels, saints, ancestors, and spirit guides into our energy for divine guidance with messages for our highest and greatest good. So it is, and so it will be. All right. Thank you for these beautiful messages. We appreciate it. What is up? This is a great time for spiritual growth. You are evolving to occupy a higher energetic frequency. That's awesome. That's amazing. Okay. So you're raising your frequency. Okay. Very important. Trusting in divine purpose. These are both sevens. This one is a number 43. Breaks down to a 7. And this is a number 34. So this is like a mirror. It's like an opposite. This is also a number 7. Sevens really represent like challenges, responsibility, and personal development. Okay. And so what I'm seeing here is there's this experience that you've had that has had a lot of divine meaning for you. So I feel like there's been this like waves of healing. Just know that you're on a path of growth. Okay. And there's been a lot of transformation here. And you've had to be adaptable and go with the flow. And there might have been some strong ups and downs, but I feel like you understand that's part of the process. And you're also tuned into the divine purpose of it all. And so you're trusting the flow, you're trusting the process. I feel like you look up, right? You look up and you connect. So you have like a strong divine connection here. I feel like you're very much open to your spiritual gifts. I feel like you're remembering that your nature is your true nature is spiritual, not physical. And the angels are sending you messages to guide your soul's growth. So you could very much align with being a messenger. Animals, birds, very significant. Nature, very significant. Okay, so I feel like there's, a lot of different ways in which to connect and create. I feel like there's a need to kind of like tap in and access the divine wisdom and knowledge you have access to and create whatever you want to create with it. I feel like there's a need to open up to these abilities. I feel like remembering that you are magic and the magic is within, it's not without. I'm also getting like you have a divine purpose, and what you've experienced here in the physical maybe needs a review so you can see where there might be patterns that could lead you to, oh, there is purpose in my experiences and what I've gone through in life. I feel like you're able to kind of observe now, right? You have a different perspective. You could be called to increase your knowledge, even expand your wisdom. There might be new technologies to tap into or old ones to reference. I feel like there's a need to kind of like understand that there's some hidden wisdom and knowledge here that you have access to. And I feel like you're being guided to, develop this, strengthen this. You may be guided to take a course, pick up a book, or find a mentor to teach you what your soul longs you to know. So for some of you, you're being asked to make an investment in wisdom, knowledge, and education. Okay, or your spiritual gifts, strengthening these, the ability to strengthen your spiritual communication. Okay. Let's see here. You may see a lot of light flickers. You might see a lot of orbs. You might see a lot of like pixelation going on in the air. You might be able to see the air particles. You might see a lot of like energy in constant flow and formless. You might see a lot of apparitions. I'm getting like crystals will be really something you connect strongly to. I feel like this is number 13. And so this tells me like, you might have forgotten who you are. Okay. And you're a child of the divine. So take back your power. All right. I feel like you might have gone through something that like maybe was a bit of a ass kicker. And it's almost like you needed to see. Otherwise you wouldn't have seen, right? It would have just continued and continued. So there was like a bit of an activation here. It's like, come on, we got work to do. Okay. Come on, we got work to do. Look at the bottom of the deck. Stay the course. Don't panic. You're not in the wrong path. You just have a bumpy start. Learn from your experiences and keep going. That's the whole point of being here. Learning from experiences and keep going. There's a need to put like things in perspective, okay? I feel like there is something that you're being called to remember. A life path, number 9, could be relevant. Ocean, sea, life, dolphins, whales are very like highly vibrational beings. And so like high frequency. So I'm getting like there's a relationship that you cherish that could be healed for some of you. And then there's also assistance here with allowing for Archangel Michael, Raphael, Uriel, Gabriel to help clear the way for forgiveness so that love can thrive again. Because I feel like there's someone that you're meant to meet and they don't want you to give up on love. Okay. So for some of you, you know, you're being asked to also like activate that light. Don't let don't dim the light. Be a light to others. You have a powerful message to share. So shine your light on the world so that others can learn from you. Okay? They're meant to experience your magic, your medicine, your beautiful heart. Okay? Angels of healing are with you. Number 2. A time of healing is about to bless your life. Accept Archangel Raphael's emerald green light while I enhance your strength. How beautiful. Thank you both. How kind. It's almost over. Tick-tock. Okay. Your current challenges will soon be resolved and you will be able to look to the future with a smile. Oh, yes. It was all worth it. Okay. Welcome abundance into your life. Prosperity is on its way to you. Have faith that Source will heal. Okay. Any kind of financial challenges, I feel like this is something that is behind you now. All right. So stay focused and committed to what you're here to do. Continue to allow and open to receive. Understand that like you are a sovereign and divine being here. You're not meant to play it small. In fact, you know, you have the sword of truth here. So you're meant to speak it. You're meant to, you know, represent. Someone is meant to represent here. Okay. And I feel like you're doing a fine job representing. I feel like you're somebody who, you know, is very deserving too. I feel like you are a light to others and whatever you learn and receive, you share, which is beautiful. Let's get one more card. What do we have here? Yes, you are correct. You have listened to your inner guidance and made a wise choice. So keep moving forward. Beautiful. What a nice message. Embrace your life purpose. This was all in preparation for you to embrace your life purpose. I'm guiding you towards your divine life purpose. Whatever makes your heart joyful is what you're meant to be doing. Oh, that's wonderful. Embrace this. What a beautiful gift. This is a huge transformation. You know, you might have cats and they may like see a lot of spiritual energy around you, or you might tap into a lot of spiritual energy. You might have actually like, you might be able to communicate with pets who have passed over, or you might be a medium of some sort. So some of you are really meant to connect with the other realms, animal realms, spirit realms, you name it. All right. So very cool. Very cool. I'll see you guys on the next one. I hope you have the most amazing day.